in the Wiregrass portion of the state of Alabama Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Troy Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Parker before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Red Wolves offense will have the football first. We get our first look in this one at Chauncey Cobb. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spencer. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Driven back.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
3rd and long right here. Dropping back, it's Owens. Out wide right, it's Cobb. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Gonna run it. It's Spencer. Oh, he's got some space. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Bush. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Off play action. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He caught it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They put the brakes on it.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game down on the goal line.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one.
So the Troy Trojans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff again. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, it's Owens. And he gets it away.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
Takes the handoff. It's Spencer. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Perfect timing on the hit. For making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16, make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was
caught, and he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, it's Burgess.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Jackson. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans.
such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cobb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Owens. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Cobb. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Makes a catch. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Holds on, it's Cobb. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Red Wolves are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Spencer. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Looking downfield, it's Owens. Fires into the end zone. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
I know we're only in the 2nd quarter, but guys, I'm impressed with this defense. They are making play after play. Whenever this offense is trying to take shots like they did right there, they've got guys in the back end knocking the football away.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll ride him again. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. The run inside. It's Burgess. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Right side, it's Keys. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Lets it fly. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Nice try. Nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Red Wolves come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the back. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Owens. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
With the catch, it's Summers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Bush. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it! They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
As the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Rush right in his face. Caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? On target. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Keys. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sells to run, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy!
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sets his feet, it's Owens. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Looking for a gap. It's Hatchett. There he goes. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. They'll run it. There's some room. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. In the red area, it's Hatchett. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Boyd. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hits the hole. It's Spencer. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Red Wolves trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quick give. It's Walters. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So much for tight formation, smash mouth, 2nd and 1, and they've got 4 receivers across the field. From the gun. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every... And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Run ends there.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it third and manageable, and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice second down play.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Troy. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game.
Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Tells the run, wants to pass. Moving to his left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Left side, it's Bush. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Out wide left, it's Bush. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Stepping to the right. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Spencer. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with touchdown Red Wolves. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Sets his feet. It's Owens. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal, but they'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Keys. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Slings it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Wants to throw on first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second and long here. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. This time it's complete. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense dropping into soft coverage. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other.